Hello guys, welcome to my page. I'm Chioma Gloria Ibe. Today I'll be discussing how does business entity concept in accounting affect our businesses. Before I dive into what business entity concept is all about, let's define accounting concept. Accounting concept can be seen as the basic rules, assumptions, and principles that guide the recording of business or financial transactions, and the preparation of financial accounts. We have different types of accounting concepts, and one of them is the business entity concept, which is our focus for today. Business entity concept states that your business should be seen as a different and distinct body from yourself, the owners of the business. What it means, your business should be seen as a distinct economic unit whereby the assets, liabilities, income, and expenses of your business it's recorded separately and accounted for different from your own personal drawings and personal expenses. We have different types of business entities. We have sole proprietorship, partnership, limited liability companies, and corporations. Definitely, as a business owner, you fall into one of these categories. Let's look at scenarios where we don't observe this concept. It's not like you're bound by law to do this, but it guides you in measuring your business performance. So, for instance, as the director of a company, your daughter is getting married and you decide to gift her a car worth 10 million naira, 15 million naira, 20 million naira from your business profits, and you present the receipt to either the accountant or the cashier to record as the assets of the company. If you want to verify these assets, it cannot be traced to the company. So such expense should be recorded as your personal expense. You will have an account as personal drawings of the director, so it guides you to know how much you've spent from your business. So start separating business from personal expenses. Maybe, for instance, you rent a big apartment and that apartment is supposed to be solely for business, and you use part of it for residential apartment. The cost of the residential apartment should not be included to your business costs. It should be separated and it helps you in accountability. Maybe your wife or your husband opens a provision store and you see that an extension of the family's feeding, breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything is coming from this same shop. By the time you check how much you've spent 1 month, 2 months, you see you spent a whole lot from your business and you're asking where is the profit of this business. Please start keeping records of all your personal drawing. If you can't keep it in the system, open a book and start recording everything that you take from your business account. In addition, maybe your wife runs a petty business. She sells akara and bread. Guys, you know how this combination of A and B can be very sweet. You people will now be from Monday till Friday, you go and take akara 500, bread 800 naira, sugar pap. By the time you check how much you've spent from that business in maybe 1 week, you've spent more than 8,000 naira. Asking, Madam, we're not seeing profit in this your business. What is happening? Oga, you are the one eating from the profit and also the capital invested into the small business. Or your wife or your husband sells babies, pampers, baby food, baby wipes, everything that the baby needs. Everything is coming from the shop. You're not even recording it. Before you know, you've eaten some of the profit from other pampers and also the capital for one of the pampers. So please do want to start separating your business expense from your own personal expenses. Maybe, for instance, as a director, if you loan your company money, let there be trace and evidence that you actually loan money to your company, so that by the time you want to take back your money, there will be traces from the bank transactions. You will see, okay, director brought in some amount. Not that you'll be taking money and say you invested money into the business and nobody's seeing traces of the movement of cash into your business. So do well to separate personal expenses from your company's expenses. It will help you in long run. Let's look at some of the benefits of observing this concept. One of them, it helps you to measure performance in terms of profitability and cash flow. When you separate your personal expenses from your business expenses, you're able to know if your company or your business is actually making profits or loss. It also helps you in terms of cash flow. By the time you are drawing 10 million, 1 million, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, from your business without accounting for it, by the time you want to settle your current liabilities, when they come, you say you don't have money because you've eaten your cash flow, so you don't have resources to settle your liabilities as they fall due. It also helps you in terms of tax purposes. I know we don't want to hear anything about tax, but if you don't pay your tax or you underpay your tax and the tax man comes for audit, all those your personal drawings will be added back to profit. It will be seen as disallowable expenses because they are not wholly, exclusively, reasonably incurred for the purpose of generating revenue. And by the time they add it back to your profit, end up paying both penalty and interest, maybe for delays and defaulting in making payment as and when due. Then the next one, it helps you to measure performance in terms of industry standard. If your company transaction or your financial statement cannot be seen as a basis of measuring how well your business is doing because you have failed to actually account for your business expenses. And finally, it helps you to be accountable. I know you may now ask, how do you foot your personal expenses if you don't use from your company? Start paying yourself director's allowance, pay yourself salaries enough to foot your bill and solve your own problems. Or you could decide to take IOU from your business, but do well to refund such amount you collected from your business. It helps you to remain accountable and also at least know the overall performance of your business. Please start observing and keeping to this accounting concept. Separate your business expenses from your personal expenses. Thank you all so much, people. And please do well to like, subscribe, and follow this page. And I'll do well to see you all in my next video. Bye for now.